Hey guys, Jaden here from Viper Off-Road. Today's video is another review of the Rubicon 520 Honda. So this is the 6-month review. I have put 2,000 kilometers on this thing in that time. And it's raining, so yay, I got to film in the rain. So there's a couple things that I've noticed. First off the bat that I didn't notice right away is this cover down here, the oil cover, likes to fall off when you get through water, because the water comes through the front of the bike, out, pushes out on the cover, sends it out of the bike basically. I've lost one. Well, I've actually lost both the ones that I've had. The second replacement one we ordered, I found again, luckily. It was floating in the mud hole when I went back. This thing has been buried in mud up to here. Hasn't gotten hydro-locked. I have hit a tree with it. Accidentally in the winter, I hit some snow and it pulled me into a rut. And into the tree I went. So there's a dent there. It looked a little different than the last video, mainly because of the dent. Just kidding. I put some things on it. The rhino grips. Carry an axe. This is my just a tree cutting axe for clearing the trail. I also want to start carrying a saw in the box. We put this up seat box on it since the last video, so I can take a passenger at least more comfortably. I plan to build a box that's different than this, that goes up like that to about there, and we'll have a gas can mount and spare tire mount in the back of it. Then we'll have, basically you can set this inside of it to hold it there. But that'll be my main back rack for more exploration. Put the foot pegs on it. These fold down. Another thing is we put a synthetic rope winch. Oh, that's good. I thought it was too tight, but we have a synthetic rope winch on there. It's a 3,500 pound winch, I think, if I'm not mistaken. We have up here, this is where I keep the registration, front pocket. This is a good storage compartment. Box we put on it, I don't remember the name of the box. It'll be in a bubble somewhere, wherever. This box can basically be made into a little picnic bench area, which is very nice. I've been on one ATV rally with this thing so far, and I'm a moron because I forgot my camera and didn't realize I'd forgotten it until the rally was halfway done. It also, this box, I do have one complaint about it. The elastic, rips really easy, so you can't really open these anymore. And yes, I'm aware it is muddy. It's going in for its third service, the 2,150 kilometer one. We put a ball on it. I don't know if that was there last time. In the 120 kilometer review. This is the Rubicon, so it has the independent rear suspension. But other than that oil thing, this thing, like that oil cover coming off a couple times when going through water. I mean, I've been through water up to about, up to the front of the, like my waist. Yeah, this thing's been a very good bike. I have 2,000 kilometers on it in 6 months. no major damage. The back tires have actually held up better than the front, which kind of surprised me. The back tires still have decent tread left. The front need to be replaced desperately. They have like no tread left on them on the front, in the middle. So I'm going to be putting Honda Bear Claws on this thing because those are probably my all-time favorite ATV tire. A couple things I'll mention that I mentioned in the basic review. High and low range. It's a very easy push button start. Thumb shift. Manual. Also an auto mode. These are the low beam headlights. High beams turn on the handlebar headlight, and that will shine basically across the lake if you need it to. The shifting to reverse is really easy, unlike the older bikes. You basically just click the down arrow and that red thing, and you're in reverse. It has easy activate parking brake. I can do it one-handed. Rear brakes do need a bit of adjustment. Something that I've noticed in rear-wheel drive mode only, without having the four-wheel drive engaged on the bike, when you hit the brakes, the rear tires will lock up super easy and just skid. It will just kind of slide on the dirt they're driving on. So that isn't the best, but I tend to ride in four-wheel drive most of the time. I've discovered I find it handles better. Guess I will demonstrate pull start. Yeah, it does that sometimes. Here, I will set the camera on something. But it's relatively easily pull started. It's a good bike. A lot of kilometers on it so far, and it's held up well. And I mean, I've driven this thing pretty hard. I've buried it in mud, hit jumps, done stuff that you really shouldn't be doing on a utility bike. Well, you shouldn't be crashing into trees on any bike, but that held up really well. This scuff on the bumper here, this is aluminum. That scuff is from when I basically had to drive through a ditch that was about as deep as the fenders, and it was only about 2 feet wide. So that was honestly kind of fun, because it was basically I dropped into it and you had to crawl back out of it, and then you dropped into it and you had to crawl back out. I got stuck and I was spinning to dig a ramp basically. It made it out, but I can't say anything bad really about this. I don't have a reason not to buy it. If I had to go back, I'd buy it again. It has been a very good bike, and I highly recommend this bike. It's a 2022 Honda Rubicon 520. It is liquid cooled, which I was nervous about at first because I've never been a fan of liquid cooled wheelers. I just always liked the old air cooled stuff better. Found it easier to work on and stuff. This bike has had nothing go wrong with the air cool system. There's the rad up in there. There's the radiator in there. That was mentioned being a thing I was going to do with the winch in the last review, and I've done that. I will get some trail riding footage and do that in a later video, later this month. I bottomed this thing out. 4 or 5 times, and that is one complaint. It comes with a plastic skid plate. It comes with like every other ATV, a cheap plastic skid plate. And I recommend upgrading to aluminum as quick as possible. We are going in the fall to be upgrading to a Iron Baltic, a aluminum full skid plate. Picture of that now. Up there, I think. So that'll be, and that's about a 1/4 inch thick. So that's, or 4 millimeters. So it's a good heavy duty skid plate. But that will protect this bike from damage. I've had this in the lake, and it'll water wheelie. Footage of that now. Yeah, I highly recommend one of these bikes. If you are looking at a Honda, get a Rubicon. If you're looking at any wheeler, for that matter, get a Rubicon. These things are awesome. Don't get a Polaris. These are worth the extra money. Haven't had anything go wrong with it. Like, it's been run hard and made it through everything just fine, so, and the sky's opened up on me. Anyway, time to finish this review in the rain, I guess. So, yeah, it's been a awesome bike. And, yeah, here's some footage of it driving now. So I'm getting rained on, so this outro is going to be quick. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and if you need a new, or if you're in the market for a brand new four-wheeler, this is what you should get. These are great bikes, 2,071 kilometers. Or actually, I think it's 2,171 kilometers that I'm at, actually. Nothing's been wrong with this bike. Nothing's gone wrong, and it's been a fantastic bike. So, yeah, subscribe somewhere, wherever that button is, for more content, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, guys.